everybody. How you doing? Valentin Aviles here. Good to be here with you guys today. It's it's a pleasure to be all here with you guys today, sharing again. Been motivated to share videos daily now. It's been almost past a week. So I don't really exactly remember what number video this is, but yeah, it's been it's been a couple of like videos, maybe like 8 videos now. Yeah, but very motivated, very happy to see how many people have subscribed, and I want to thank everybody that subscribed already. But and just just motivated to keep sharing. Thank everybody for motivating me and commenting, and we're motivating each other and commenting on each other's videos so that we can keep going and do the 30 days. As I've seen many people hopping on and sharing their videos, and that's a good thing, and that's what we want. Creating a community of people, teaching each other, helping each other, subscribing to each other. It's been very good. Keep going, keep commenting on each other's video. YouTube is a great platform, and I've seen how many young people have been doing really good with it. But today I wanted to share a little bit, and I want to thank the new subscriber that subscribed to me today, and been watching your videos, and very good advice, and it's motivating, and very good to hear other people's stories. And so today I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what happened to us the other day. We were I went to my daughter's house, and we were gonna have something to eat. So they ordered something. Usually that's I just like to go buy the food, but they like to order. I don't know what delivery company they use, but they have all these different delivery companies. So this company delivered our food. So we were like all trying to decide what we wanted to eat, and I thought it was really funny, the way it happened and what happened. So um, let me put these up like this. I can see better with these. Maybe I'll take them off, but I can't really see the screen if I take them off. So we ordered some food, and it's been many many years. I don't have. Let me see if I can bring this thing over here. You can see it anyway. I didn't want the light to hit my glasses, but the light's hitting my glasses. So we ordered some food, and it was it's been many years that I don't have milkshake, and my daughter was like, "All right, let's have some milkshake." And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a lactose pill, because anytime I drink a milkshake or something like that, I gotta be home because it just takes me straight to the bathroom." But so finally decided to do it, and I was like, "Man, it's been like a year I don't have a milkshake, so let me just get it." So all right, we decided. We ordered the food. Everybody decided. So we're over here waiting, and we didn't realize the guy was there, delivering the food already. I don't know how they do that. If they text you or they knock on the door, I don't know. I've never done that before. They order like that all the time. But so we're over there waiting, and all of a sudden they say, "Oh, the food's here." I don't know how they knew. And then all of a sudden she opens the door, and the milkshake is spilled all over the place. The food's good. It's in the bag, tight, no problem with that. But the milkshake was like spilled all over the place on the outside door rug. Um, and we were like, "What happened? What did it do?" And my daughter saw some birds like fly away, so the birds must have been getting into it. So now we're wondering what happened. We're like, uh, did it? Did they deliver it like that? Did he get it? Did he get it like that from the food place, or did he trip and fall down and spill the shakes? Did he leave it there and the birds got to it and spilled it. So we don't understand what happened because we did notice that one of the um one of the cups was split. So we don't know if the cup was broken and it was delivered like that, and the guy was trying to rushing to deliver it and just dropped it like that. So we're like, oh man, that's not good, you know. We especially we wanted to have the shakes, you know. So then I was like, then we started thinking. I was like, what could have happened? Was it the birds? Was it the guy that just fell down or tripped and dropped them, or like did the guy trip and just dropped them and then left it there like that and didn't even knock? So we're like, I don't know. We couldn't understand. We're like, if you're a food deliverer, I'm thinking like if it was me, if I dropped it, I would at least knock on the door and tell the person, look, I'm sorry by mistake. I almost fell down and dropped it. And like me personally, I would have been like, how much of the shakes? I'll give you the money. Because if I'm a food deliverer, I rather, do that, even if they're mad at me, but I rather do that and give them the money so that I can get a good review because you don't want to get bad reviews like Uber drivers and stuff like that. You don't want to give them bad reviews. Um, oh, that gives me another thing to talk about after this. Something that happened with an Uber driver. So we're thinking, oh man, what could have happened? It's like he didn't knock on the door; he just left it there. It was a major mess, and so now they call over there because they're the ones that order like that. I'm just over there waiting for my food and my milkshake. So I'm like, they're like, should we give him a bad review? I mean, he didn't even knock on the door. If he would have explained himself and would have been like, look, I'm sorry, I dropped it by mistake. Here's the money, how much it costs. I'll give you the money back. Because if he would have done something like that, or whoever the person was, maybe they were maybe they were new at that job or something. Who knows? So we would have been like, all right, we would have thought about it and been like, all right, it's a mistake, no big deal, no problem. But you know, I, he got a bad review. I mean, we got the money back. I mean, that my brother, my sister, my daughter got the money back, but from the restaurant. But we was like he should at least. I mean, I think we all thought talking about it that he or she whoever it was should have just knocked on the door and been like, oh, sorry by mistake, I dropped it, and or they gave it to me like that, and then he would have never got a bad review. The person would have never got a bad review. So that's what we're thinking, that it could have happened like that. It would have been better if it happened like that. So I mean, that was like it was funny. So then me and my daughter were thinking, oh, maybe it was a good thing that we didn't have the milkshake because we could have, and maybe it wasn't meant to be for us to have that milkshake first, after all, you know. So no big deal, we had our food with another drink, but yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Should the person should have maybe just knocked on the door and and be like I'm sorry, they should have apologized. I mean, I wouldn't do that. If I did some kind of delivery like that, I don't think, I'd rather knock on the door and tell them honestly what happened, even though if they got mad at me, because, I mean, it's your own business. Like when you do that, you are doing your own business, and it's a side hustle, and you want to be able to get good reviews. I mean, I don't know how that works because I never done it. I mean, I know they make a lot of money with it, and so it's better to, I think, better to be honest in something like that than just to drop it and leave it like that. Just like one time, um, I had car problems in my car. Um, I don't know what happened. I think one of my cars broke down, and I had to get a car rental. Um, and so then I in order for me to get to the car rental, I called an Uber, and no problem. The first person was cool and nice ride and everything, no problem, good review, everything nice. But then I think on the way back, I called another Uber, and I was picked up. But I mean, I heard that Uber drivers have to have their cars nice and neat. I mean, I seen the video on you, of course, on YouTube. I learned everything about that on YouTube. So we can learn so many things on YouTube. So I watched the YouTube video on Uber, and there's so much information on Uber, how to drive, how much people make with Uber, and it's a good side hustle and this and that. And so then this guy picks me up. First of all, he was late. So no big deal. Hey, I gotta wait, right? No, I don't have another way. So he picks me up, and then he's like, the car's a mess. It's really not that clean inside. So that's that was a minus. I was like, oh man. And then I'm sitting in the back, and I'm looking, and the guy's complaining all the way. He's like, oh, I don't know. He didn't really have a good attitude. And then he's like, I just got out of the hospital, and he had a hand all band-aided up, like all wrapped up. And I was like, oh man, I wonder what happened to this guy. And to top it off, his car was on E, like the light was on E. And I was like, great, that's all I need now for this guy to get stuck in the bridge. And then now we're gonna be stuck, and I'm gonna be stuck here for another, for hours or something with this guy if he runs out of gas. And I'm like, man, I was like, I mean, he's complaining the whole way, complaining about, Uber and this and that, complaining. I'm like, man, this guy's doing the wrong. This is not the job for this guy, because, I mean, if you're not happy with it, why do you even do it? So with all that, I was like, and I hated to do it, but I was like, man, I'm gonna have to I can't give this guy a good review, because, I'm like, good thing I had enough change, because I don't know if he probably didn't even have enough change. I mean, he wasn't like, he was like a he was kind of like a nice guy, but he just kept complaining about up and down through the whole ride. I was like, oh man, this guy's not happy with it. He with his job, with his side hustle, he's not happy with it. He should just go and maybe do something else, because if it's like that, he's not gonna really, ever, I don't think, last, So, so that was one of the experiences I had with Uber, speaking about, services like that. But then again, there's a good service too, because at that time when I needed some transportation, I was calling a taxi, and the taxi told me, oh, this is going to take about an hour. And I'm like, an hour? I was like, I don't have an hour. I got to be in this place like fast. I'm not going to wait a whole hour. And then I was just finding out about Uber. So I was like, let me check this thing out. I go and download the app and put the information in. Boom, boom. Before I knew it, that didn't even take me maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do that, because I'm not that good with technology. And then all of a sudden, I do everything I got to do, and I, put the information in. And before I knew it, it was like the guy was here for in 10 minutes. I was like, man, I was almost going to wait a whole hour for this guy to, a taxi to come. And the Uber was it took him 10 minutes to get here. And I was like, man, what a great service. That was really good. It was kind of affordable. It was easy to do. You don't have to deal with money or nothing. And I was like, wow, that was really nice. I was really happy with that, So, I'm really happy with that service, Hold on. And then, so then that was good. And then I used Uber for a couple of times. I used them for a couple of times, and yeah, really good service. Real good service, and I haven't used them for a while, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good service. So then, I was thinking, in services like that, you have to be like, I think they go by reviews and stuff like that, or whatever they call them. And so that was my experience. I thought it was funny. I was like, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be for me to have that milkshake, but we thought it was funny. And then me and my wife talking on the way home, we were like, I wonder what happened. Why would the person not tell us? Why wouldn't they just knock on the door and tell us, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up, or or maybe they gave it to him like that and it was leaking all over his car, and maybe he was pissed off and just dropped it and left, probably to go clean his car. Who knows what happened? But I think, me personally, I would have just knocked on the door and explained it, even though if the person, even if they wouldn't believe me, but at least I would have been honest and tell them, part of my story. But yeah, I thought that was funny. So, that that milkshake experience, it was all over the place. It was a mess. It was so much. It was all over the place. Vanilla milkshake, you know. But yeah, it was good. Good. It was a good laugh. But yeah, so guys keep sharing your videos. Um, I know sometimes it's a little hard to come up with a topic, but I'm trying to during the day think of things that trying to share about things that happened to me. Just to switch it up a little bit. I've been kind of editing some of my old videos that I had from hiking, and I got some other videos that I want to like find and maybe just put them together, short clips of videos, just to switch it up to keep the people after I talk here, so you can go in there and just watch the videos of the nature and little waterfalls and nice things that I see, nice views, nice um I even got one of when I went to Florida, so I'm gonna like find those and kind of cut them up a little bit. I'm not really good at editing, so that takes a little while. I try to do that, you know, just to make it a little quick. When I make when I don't speak for too long, then I just want to put a little bit in there, just to switch it up a little bit. Um, I don't know of any other editing software, editing app that I can use without the watermark. That one that I use is the only one that I ever um, kind of practice with, so I kind of know it a little bit. And I also use another one, but um, I don't know how to add music to it and stuff like that. But I think it's better if I don't, because I think for they don't I don't think they in the beginning. Now maybe we should put like music in there. I mean, I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna keep them like this. So just keep it where you can hear the sound of nature and stuff like that. You know, during the summer, later on as I get better, I'll try to edit and learn how to put a little bit of music in there and switch it up a little bit more. But for now, just keeping it simple. Learning from the other guys what they're doing, how they're sharing, how to keep the titles simple. The thumbnails too. I don't know how to do the thumbnails, so I'm gonna learn how to do thumbnails, um, so that I can put like a little intro in there with the thumbnail intro. So just gonna try to learn that. So I'm gonna try to study on that and find some videos and keep it If not, I'm just gonna keep it like this. But I seen some guys doing a lot of the thumbnails, and they look really nice, and they kind of put part of their titles in there. So I think that looks really nice. So thanks for watching. It was good to be here again. Uh, I'm happy to see other people subscribe. Right, subscribe. I got my subscribers are adding up, and I'm subscribing to a lot of people too, and I like to hear what they say and just commenting on what they say, and trying to learn from them, and I keep trying to listen to as much as their videos and watching their videos as much as I can, depending on the time that I got. But yeah, anyway, it's good to be here again. Take care. See you guys on the next video, and proud of you guys for doing your videos, and just keep it up. You know, it's we're gonna get better at it, and yeah, the summer's coming soon. It's a little warmer, a little bit warmer today, but you know, as the days get warmer, we'll be able to maybe you know, I haven't been walking. You know, I've been wanting to take a walk and record walking, but I was kind of waiting for the snow to melt. So hopefully we don't get no more snow. And I got this nice trail that I want to go to, and I want to walk. It's got some nice views, and then I'll be able to, like, you know, walk for half an hour or something like that, maybe 45 minutes, and we'll get some nice pictures there, and record and take some pictures, and the nice scenery over there too. So anyway, take care, be blessed, and share your videos. You guys rock. All right, take care. See you tomorrow.